guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's Nadia back at it again with another video. So today guys, I wanted to do a sort of controversial video, a topic that I've been wanting to discuss for a while now, something that I've been shying away from, and something that's a little bit, a little bit risque to talk about on my channel. But I do want to talk about it because I know that a lot of girls and guys my age, older, younger, may be going through the same issues or the same problems that I went through. So I wanted to discuss this. But basically, I'm going to be talking about my two plastic surgeries I had in my life. I had my first one when I was 19. No, I had my first one when I was 20, and I had my second one when I was 21, turning 22. So I'm just gonna put a little disclaimer out there. If you don't like hearing about plastic surgery, if you are totally against it, if you don't even like discussing it, hearing about it, if you are against any aspect of the topic of plastic surgery, please exit out of this video right now. It's as simple as that. You don't have to watch this. Just exit out. I want to make this video for people who want to know more, want to know about my experience, and just want to learn about what I got done. Okay, so I'm gonna get right into it. So if you are new to my channel, you may or may not know that I used to be very overweight when I was younger. According to the BMI index, I was obese and I was really unhealthy. I was very overweight for my age. I was 4'9" and 150 pounds, and I just ate very unhealthy. So this was me when I was growing up, and when I was around 12, 13, I really lost a lot of weight. Something clicked in my head and I just started eating healthier. I started exercising, and I did have difficult times when it came to losing weight. A lot of the weight that I lost wasn't the healthy way, which is why I lost all that weight so quick. I lost maybe 55 pounds in the span of 2 years. If you're not familiar with what happens when you go through rapid weight loss, I'm here to tell you that you basically lose the elasticity of your skin and you have extra skin. If you don't know what that means, it means basically even when someone's pregnant and their stomach stretches and it expands, when they give birth to that child, the elasticity of their skin will become very loose. And that was what it was for me with my stomach and my breasts. So I was this like 17, 18-year-old girl with extra skin on her breasts and on her stomach. I don't know if you guys can hear me because there's like a truck in my room. So basically, loose or excess skin is a surplus of skin you have left over from when you were a little bit bigger. So I was pretty big my whole life until I was 13, 14, and I lost so much weight in such a rapid amount of time that it didn't give my skin enough time to adjust. So when I lost weight, I had loose skin. My breasts were saggy. They were saggy. 16-year-old with boobs like down to my belly button, and I just didn't feel great about myself. Really, it really sucked for me because I lost all that weight and now I was at a desired weight, but I still didn't feel great about myself just because of my saggy breasts and my stomach, and that really took a toll on my self-esteem and my confidence when I was growing up as a teenager. Really, the reason why I got these two surgeries done is for myself. I didn't get it done for anyone else, not for like social media, not for guys, not for anything, not for anything or anyone else but myself. So let me get into what I did. If you are someone like me that lost a lot of weight and suffers from loose skin on your breast, your arms, like I'm kind of embarrassed to like show you guys my loose skin on my arms, but
oh my god! Wow! Oh my god!
wow, I'm actually gonna put this on the internet. I don't really care. But for someone young like me who has saggy boobs at age 16, and I'm being 100% real with you guys, it was really, really depressing for me. I would cry myself to sleep every night. I just didn't feel good about myself. When you lose elasticity in your breast, there is no way to work out and like bring it back to life. There's no exercise, no lotion, no pill, nothing you could take that just completely like perks it up. So I knew like as soon as I turned 18 that I wanted to get a breast lift. So I just want to like make that clear. I didn't get breast implants. only got a breast lift, which is really they just lift your boob. Really, that's all they do. They don't add any implants in it. A breast lift is also known as a mastopexy. I'm just gonna read this definition to you guys. Mastopexy, or a breast lift, is the plastic surgery procedure for raising sagging breasts upon the chest of the woman by changing and modifying the contour and elevation of the breasts. I worked my butt off when I was 18 and 19 and I saved, and I'm so grateful to my mom because my mom actually helped me pay for it, because my mom was very supportive. She knew how I felt about this and she understood, which I really am so appreciative of. I made the decision. I went to see a couple of doctors. I went to one that I actually really trusted. The first appointment was a consultation, and I was young, I was 19. You know, I've never had like plastic surgery before, but I went for the consultation and the doctor explained to me how a breast lift does not really entail a lot of pain because they're not adding anything to my breasts. Usually with a breast implant, it hurts a lot more because when you wake up there's a lot of pressure on your chest. But because they're not adding a foreign instrument into my body, it will not hurt as much, which is what they told me, and I can attest to that. I really felt no pain at all after the surgery. So my experience was I had to get all my blood work done just to make sure that my iron, and I just had to make sure that I was healthy enough to go under the knife and go through a procedure. Funny story is I had my surgery scheduled for like a specific day, but I had to postpone it because my primary care physician told me that my iron was so low that if I bled out during my mastopexy, like I would have died. So I had to take like 2 months to take my iron supplements, eat a lot of spinach, and just raise my iron amount. And then I postponed my surgery. It was such a quick surgery. It was, I think, 2 hours. I went in the morning. My doctor just prepared me, like did her little drawings on my boobies, and I was really nervous, but my doctor and my anesthesiologist like really just relaxed me. I literally went on the table, was talking to my anesthesiologist, and I don't even remember falling asleep. The next thing I remember is just waking up like with my parents and the nurse, and it was done. And there was no pain at all. It was a little uncomfortable like getting up and down for the first 2 days, but after those 2 days it was fine. Like I really didn't have an appetite, but I mostly just stayed in bed, watched Netflix, ate soup, like drank a lot of juice and fluids. It honestly felt like a mini vacation. And then 1 week post-op after my lift, I felt fine. I was able to walk, drive. I wasn't on any pain medicine. They do give you pain medicine if you need it. I didn't need it after like 2 days. It really is a painless procedure, and I couldn't be happier because I can say that after getting my lift, I feel so much more confident and like good about myself. And you know, we all say you shouldn't equate your beauty to standards of beauty that stem from social media, but this is something like I didn't feel like a woman, you know, like I didn't feel beautiful. It's just something that really affected my mental health. And if any of you are going through that, you know what I'm talking about, and you're not against plastic surgery and you feel financially secure, you feel healthy, there is nothing and no one that should stop you if that's what you truly want to do for yourself. Don't do it for anyone else, not for your boyfriend, not for like any future boyfriend, not for anyone else but yourself. So that was the first surgery I got done when I was 19 turning 20, and then I waited like almost 2 years to get my second surgery. And the second surgery I got done was an abdominoplasty. Hold on, I need some water. This is water, by the way. I just feel like everything tastes better when you drink it out of a pretty glass. So as I said before, I had loose skin everywhere. It wasn't just my boobs and my stomach, you know, my arms, but something that also really bothered me, which I knew I wanted to get done when I was a little bit older, was an abdominoplasty. An abdominoplasty is a fancy word for a tummy tuck. So what I got wasn't your typical tummy tuck. So your typical tummy tuck, especially for women after pregnancy, entails removal of excess skin, but it also entails sewing together your abdominal muscles. There's a little video right over here, and that was something I was not okay with. All I wanted was to remove my skin. I didn't want sutures. That's typically a procedure that pregnant women want to do, because when you know you have a child and you're pregnant, the abdominal wall, it separates, if you know what I mean. But I never had a child, I wasn't pregnant, I didn't want to get that muscle repair done. After the tummy tuck surgery, it usually is the muscle repair that causes the discomfort. So I knew that I didn't want to go through something like that. And I knew I didn't need it. I just wanted to get rid of my extra skin. I'm like really self-conscious, but I'll try to like insert some pictures of my skin right here. You couldn't really notice it unless I sat down or I stretched my skin, or you know, I like grabbed my stomach. It wasn't something that was noticeable, and it wasn't something that was stopping me from living my daily life, but it was something that I just really knew with exercise it would be impossible to get rid of. And I know, and again, at this point in my life, I was 21, turning 22, I believe. I was young. You know, I had my whole life ahead of me, and I just didn't want to always feel a type of way about my stomach. And I had the same mentality with my stomach as I did my breasts. I'm young, I want to do it, I'm healthy.
I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am rich, I am that bitch, I am gonna go get that bag.
I can do it. It's not for anyone else but me. So a little bit, 2 years later, I decided to get a tummy tuck. So basically during a So basically during your tummy tuck, your surgeon makes specific incisions near your belly button, a little bit above, like down there, to remove excess fat and skin. Most times they will go into your abdomen and do the muscle repair, but I specifically told them no, don't do that. So same experience, and I went to the same surgeon that did my breasts, and I definitely recommend going with the same person because they know your history, they know what you want, they know all about you and your fears and your likes and your dislikes. So I went back to my same doctor, same anesthesiologist, same nurse, like the same team. I really love them. I will link my doctor down below and like where you can contact her. I did get it done in Long Island, New York, which is where I'm from. I went in for a consultation. I got my blood work done, made sure that I was healthy to go under the knife again. A tummy tuck is a little bit more of an invasive procedure than a breast lift is. So I was a little bit more scared just because there's a lot more blood involved with an abdominoplasty. And it went well. The procedure lasted about 3 hours, and I think the worst part of the whole process was when you get out of surgery after an abdominoplasty, you have 2 drains like on your side. There's a drain literally attached to you, soaking up all the excess fluid that you have in the area that was just worked on. So I had to keep the 2 drains on for about a week or so, and then after a week I went back to my surgeon and they took the drains out, and I was swollen for a long time. I still might even be swollen. The pain level was a little bit higher than my breast lift just because I got my whole like freaking, you know, there's just a lot more stitches and a lot more incisions than the breast lift, but pain was still very tolerable. I was in bed for like 2 days straight, but after 2 days I started walking around, which is what the doctors encourage just to improve circulation. But I was walking around, I was eating, you know, my appetite was back to normal. You really have to make sure that you are healthy and you are in the best state of mind to go under surgery, because I think I have a pretty high pain tolerance, so that's what made it a little bit easier during recovery. But also you have to just stay positive and you have to, you know, kind of just like get through the pain. It wasn't painful, but for some people it can be. But anyways, after a week I took out the drains, and basically it took a while for my stomach to become less swollen. It was very rigid at first, but it took about like 6 months for the swelling to go significantly down. But it took almost like a year, maybe like a year and a half, for like all the swelling to go all the way down. But that was my experience. It was a great experience for both surgeries, and I am more than happy with the outcomes. I just feel a lot more confident. You know, I can wear whatever I want without feeling scared or feeling just not great about myself. And I really do believe that having these two things done helped with my confidence. People say that plastic surgery means you're fake, you're not really beautiful, you get all these things done and it's just not real. But in my opinion, what I got done was turning something that felt abnormal to me into something normal. I definitely believe that this was the right decision for me. I don't feel fake or I don't feel not real just because everything I did was to get my body back into its natural state. Being young and having so much excess skin, I didn't feel normal. And you know, I didn't want to get implants. I didn't want to get, you know, some crazy stuff done. I just wanted my body to go back to normal as it should be when you're a young female. And a few people have asked me about it, if I've ever gotten in a lift, and that's why I wanted to make this video. I want to be as transparent with you guys as I possibly can. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say my boobs magically just like rose. No, this is what I got done, and I'm happy to answer any questions for anyone. This was not really an in-depth video. I just wanted to tell you guys what I got done, how my experience was, and if you're feeling that you want to do it, don't be ashamed. At the end of the day, your life is yours, your body is yours, and you owe it to yourself to make yourself happy. Ooh, my stomach be growling. I don't really have anything else to say. There were a lot of details. If you guys want separate videos, like story times and details on each surgery, definitely let me know down below. If you want to know the price, the procedure, what doctor I went to, just let me know and I'll make a video. I really appreciate all of you that sat through this and aren't judging me right now. But yeah, I really believe that if you want to do something and it's not harming anyone else but increasing your happiness, then go ahead and do it. Like, I don't know. But I'm gonna log off for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I would so appreciate it if you guys like this video and subscribe to my channel for more content. Definitely leave some requests down below. But yeah, I hope you guys are all staying safe and healthy, and I'll see you in my next